Hey guys, let me ask you all this question. How many of you got kids or family members that go in and out the front door, the side door, or even the back door to the garage, or even your backyard? Well, and then you have this issue, or this issue. So then you take your old trusty Phillips screwdriver here, and you go to tighten it, but it just keeps turning. So then you take out the original screw that was through the door, which is right here, and you get yourself a longer screw, which is right here. Now, whether it's a inch and a quarter, 2 inch, 3 inch, in between, even up to a 4 inch screw, depending how bad or worn down the hole is, you put this screw in here and you fix the problem. Good temporary fix. Great. Well, except for one thing, it's only a temporary fix, especially if you still got kids and you got family members living with you and they're going in and out the door. I mean, in the short term, it'll help you, but in the long term, you may end up right back with this issue again. And this. But there is a permanent fix to this, and I'll show you right now. Now, the best tip or slash hack that I found to fix the issue is with a hot glue gun. Now, what you do is, now, to do this, before I go into it, I will say there's other ways you can do it as well. You can use wood glue or any type of hardening glue that dries into like this form right here. I just don't know the others on top of my, pretty much top of my head, so this is what I used, and this actually worked for me. It's a good tip and a hack. That way, to fix your door issue uh, permanently, especially if your door is used consistently. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and plug in the glue gun and give it about 10-20 minutes. Check, make sure it's nice and hot. And here, and then go ahead and pull out one screw. Okay. See if the hole's lined up. I don't know if you can see that. Whoops. So it's slightly off. We can fix that. Just shimmy the door a little bit. And there's your hole right there. So now this is going to be a quick process. Once your glue gun is nice and hot, go ahead and take it. You want to be quick with this. Stick it in the hole right here, line it up, and you're going to squeeze as much as you can. You get enough in there. Take your screw, stick it in, and go ahead and tighten. Then you want to repeat for each one. Just do one at a time. If you're by yourself, or if you have someone to help you, you could do all three, take them out at the same time and put them on there. But overall, just continue the process until you got every screw on there. For example, here's the glue right inside right here. And then go ahead and tighten that one. And be careful not to round them off either, or else you have to replace the screw. Of course, you wouldn't have to right away, but that's later down the road in case you decide to change the hinges or maybe get a new door. And then once every screw is nice and tight, let's see what we got here. Nope. Doesn't budge. Doesn't shift. And there you go, your issue is solved. At least for a longer lifespan versus just sticking a screw in there and over time having it wear down. Now the reason why this method works is because, as you can see, this type of glue, it hardens up. So when you put the glue in there and then you stick the screw on it, it sort of creates like a, I don't know if they still make them, but anchors, kind of like those wall anchors that you stick in the wall to make the hole. You still stick the screw in there. Well, that usually gives it a nice hold when you're hanging up something. Rather it's 5, 10, 15, up to 50 pounds or even more. So before I cut the video, let me just show you a little bonus hack or tip for if you're on a budget. Now, as you can see here, this is by the garage, and on the garage door, both sides were splitting up through here, and the same issue was happening with all 4 of these screws, where they're just sliding out. And then what would happen is it would do this. It would just hit up the corner. So I ended up doing the same procedure and getting my glue gun, gluing the sides up. Same thing with the screws, and those are, I believe they're 3.5-inch screws, and the original were 1.25 inch. Well, not the original, but the ones that put in prior before me, and then they ended up wearing down, and the same issue kept happening. So I used the longer screws, but over time, yeah, same issue. And instead of replacing the whole door, since we're on a budget, we end up using this hack I came up with. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please press the like button below and subscribe if you want more content like this. Thank you. This is Creator Drew.